We're at the school in South Africa and we're teaching and helping renovate the rooms. Since being here, everything has been so inspiring, and we all value literally everything so much more, especially our education. Some of the rooms we're refurbishing now really need so much work doing, and it's a pleasure for us to actually be able to do that and help some children who really need the help.
We've got some really talented kids, like amazing footballers and runners, and overall their sporting ability is amazing. But it's hard as well to know that they're not going to be able to develop their skills like we can at home.
Being on this trip has been one of the most important things that's ever happened to me. Doing something selfless for once and making a change to someone's life. Helping these kids out and teaching them something different, they actually value it. If you get a chance to be on this trip, I suggest you take it.
Okay, so I teach PE, which is really fun. We get to teach them lots of new games because they don't normally get to do a lot of physical activity. We're doing lots of different things like football, netball, multi-skills, which is like bean bags and skipping and stuff. And we do rounders, and we've done ultimate frisbee as well. It's been really fun being able to teach the kids new games that they haven't done before. And now we get to see how they've learned.
Yeah, playing's quite good. It's quite nice to see the change in the rooms and stuff and how happy the kids are after you've done it. They go into the new rooms, it's all fresh, new, clean, they're just so happy about it. And it really feels like you're making a difference, which is quite cool. It is hard work, it's definitely hard work, especially fresh in the rooms. And painting the ceiling's difficult. But other than that, it's good.
I think that absolutely everybody should go on the South Africa trip, purely because when you're at the school, every kid has got their own story, and it's just such an amazing experience for absolutely everyone. You get to teach all the children, and every day you just learn something new about everyone who's on the trip with you and all the kids who are at the school. It's such an amazing place to be, because it's like a different world being here.
Yeah, it's been a really good experience. It's amazing how attached the kids get to you. I mean, we've been given loads of notes from all the kids saying they want to come live with you in England, and how glad they are that we came out here to teach them, give them the opportunities that they get. It's been really good. They've all really enjoyed it. It's so weird seeing how keen the kids are here to learn, and then you go home and it's you just can't be bothered.
I was mobbed by 40 kids because I sat down, so they seem to think it's funny to come and attack Sean on a regular basis.
In English, we got them to write sentences, just in their groups really, with different types of punctuation. And some of the sentences were, help me, my mummy is sick, or my dad has died, or my sister is really ill, please someone help me. And that really touched me and Vicky, the girl I'm teaching with. We both had a little cry, because you realise what these children are actually going through, and yet they still come to school every day and they're happy and they play with you.
About 5 or 6 poems which I was reading through, and they were on things like education and their family, and it said things like education is the key to success, education is the key to the future. And I think that's why this trip is really important, because we are kind of trying to help these kids with their education and their future.
I managed to read some of the poems that they wrote for the English lessons, and they love going to school really, and I think it's a lesson that everyone back at home could learn too.
You put your left leg in, your left leg out, in, out, and shake it all up. You do the holy pokey, and you turn around, and that's all about. And everyone in the middle.
I really enjoyed teaching this week. The kids were just fantastic, and I was so impressed by their knowledge. I mean, I think it's incredible that they can do all the lessons that they have with us in a second language, which is just fantastic.
So we've had an amazing experience here. We're just at the school and you can hear children sing in the background. They're all very joyous, and they can sing better than me. And I've been teaching maths with Sam and Annabelle. Hello, oh, do you want to meet a little person? Do you want to come and say hi? Hello, do you want to say hi to the camera? Do you want to say hi? Okay, goodbye. And I've been teaching maths with Sam and Annabelle, which has been really fun, but also quite challenging as there's lots of different abilities in the group. But it's really exciting when you teach them a question and they finally get it right. Show your picture. Yeah, excellent. Is everybody ready? Put up your hand when you finish. Excellent. My host family are really nice as well. Very rich, so it's a massive contrast to the school. And I've been to rugby, the polo, on a motorbike, water park, I've been living the wildlife. But yeah, so I'm having a really good time, and that's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, I'd say you have to maybe, you have to come here to experience it. I mean, like it's completely different to what I expected. I mean, the kids were so grateful when you came over. I mean, they listened to everything you did, tidied up all your equipment. I mean, it was the best thing I've ever done so far.
They're very friendly,
Yeah.
as you can see, and they love and they love learning. What else do you love? You love singing and clapping. They're very talented. Oh.
And then when we were painting, I really enjoyed it because I thought you were able to see the progress, and then seeing the children and seeing them come into the new classrooms was really lovely to see, because it really showed how much they appreciated the work we were doing and how worthwhile it was getting ourselves dirty, as you can see, and painting our hair and our faces. So yeah, it's been a really life-changing experience, because we've got to see something we wouldn't see in England.
And there's a lot of differences between here and education back at home. One big difference is that they start school at 7:30 in the morning. That's what I was to say.
Resources.
Oh, resources, yeah, there's a lot more resources back at home, so obviously that gives more scope and creativity for learning, whereas here it has to be quite rigid as they don't have many resources.
Hi, well, we're coming to the end of our trip now, and I think everyone's very tired, and but quite happy, and I think there'll be a lot of changed young people.
Maybe 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back, go, go, go. They love naming their teams. And it's just really fun to be able to feel like you're making a difference, even if it's just a little one.
This past couple of days, it's very interesting. The children find doing star jumps absolutely hilarious. Yeah, so it's just really interesting to see like different cultures sort of like within all the different groups and like all the different friendship groups while you're teaching. It's just very interesting to see.
Okay, so it's really hitting home that no matter where you are in the world or who you are or how much money you have, everybody has the right to an education. Everyone deserves the opportunity to better themselves through education and through getting better jobs and making a better life for their family. And right here, the kids still see it as a privilege, and not everybody has access to education. And yes, while it is a privilege and should be treated as so, but everybody be keen to learn, everybody should have the right to an education. And one thing that's really good is here, everyone we've brought to teach has really embraced that and made sure that everybody has real quality lessons while we're here to gain that right that they so desperately deserve and they so desperately want.
And yes, I got to stay at an orphanage last night, which was amazing, and the kids they're just amazingly funny, and yeah, it's awesome being here, and it's a really rewarding experience. Kind of every time you finish a classroom, it's just like that's another one down, and that's kind of you've really made a difference.
My experience has been amazing out here. Like, I would love to come back next year. Like, I'm teaching them music and drama at the moment. They're running around and they're really energetic. They're really having a lot of fun. But I mean, it's all sad at the same time. You know, like they just learn how to be educated and that kind of thing. But I mean, it is like a beautiful experience, and I feel like you guys next year should come out here. I mean, at the moment, I'm doing some music with them, so you guys can see my little music mask and stuff like that. So everyone's animals today. But I mean, it's been a beautiful experience. The kids are lovely. They've got so much respect, and I mean, come out here next year.
I wish Kenu came back in another days. I wish we are going to miss you.
How is Africa? How is Africa? It's hot today.
5. Day 5. in the
Mpilweni.
What?
Mpilweni Primary School.
Mpilweni Primary School. Yeah, the primary school.
Just like, oh my gosh, no.
It's a video or a camera?
Video.
Just 2, 1, 2, 3. Yo.
No, we was gonna carry on interview.
We haven't even started yet.
Well, start your interview. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
Nice pie eating.
This young man, is this
Actually, a nice pie.
Is he the artist?
Yeah.
Are you the artist?
Oh, you idiot.
He was dancing.
Oh, I thought he was doing a poo.
Filming. Are you filming? No. Yes, you are. You're such a liar. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh crap. We have to.
This was put in the white spirit as an undercoat brush, and it's quite clearly a cream water-based paint brush. Right, stop. No, this is going to get out of hand now. Can you film now?
Yeah.
Stop filming me. So can we not put this in the undercoat, please?
And on top of that, somebody has taken the undercoat brush and then used it with cream.